Hi students, very good morning. Today we are going to start a new chapter called as structure of atom or atomic structure. Right? See, according to the new pattern, some syllabus have been removed from this chapter. Okay, we are not going to deal that, and basically you have learned those things in your earlier classes like Rutherford experiment, J.J. Thomson model, how you are discovering protons, electrons as well as neutrons, right? I will send you the PDF of the entire thing once you go through that, but basically that has been removed. So let us go into the chapter. If you go in detail, see, basically Dalton has said that atom is the smallest particle. But if you go for the still further division of an atom, so again atom consists of fundamental particles called as electron, proton as well as neutron, right? And the discovery of electron has been done by Thomson and the name has been given by Stoney. Be clear with this. Name of the electron was given by Stoney. So Stoney has given the name, but it has been discovered by Thomson. Proton, it has been discovered by Goldstein and the name was given by Rutherford. The name proton was given by Rutherford. Whereas if you go for the discovery as well as the name given scientist is same, that is Chadwick. And if you go for the mass, okay, mass of an electron, it is 0.000546 AMU. If you talk in terms of kgs, it is 9.1 into 10 power minus 31 kg, right? If you go with respect to proton, in terms of atomic mass unit, it is called as 1.00728. Let us see what is meant by atomic mass unit, okay, or it is called as EU. You can UF also, unified mass, there are many units like that. We will be talking with respect to those things in stoichiometry chapter, right? So if you go for the mass of the electron, it is 0.000546 AMU, or in terms of kg. Generally you remember this one, 9.1 into 10 power minus 31 kg, okay. And proton, this is in terms of AMU, this is 1.67 into 10 power minus 27 kg. If you go for the neutron, it is 1.008665 AMU. If you talk in terms of kg, it is 1.675 into 10 power minus 27 kg. Now what he is talking is, he is comparing the mass of the electron with respect to proton, okay, or proton with respect to neutron. See, if you see approximately 1.00728, 1.00866. See, approximately these two are very equal. So he has taken reference as 1. If you compare this one, it is both are equal, right? So 1 ones are, it will be cancelled. Suppose if you compare this one with this one, this is very lesser. See, this is 1.00728. This is 0.000546. So this one is very lesser. So what happens? So the mass of the electron is 1 by 1837 times of proton. That is the relative mass what we are talking. So this is the relative mass. Proton mass with respect to this one, it is 1. Neutron mass with respect to this one with the proton is 1. And electron mass with respect to proton is 1 by 1837 times of proton. Okay. And if you go for, these are the individual masses. These are the relative masses. If you go for the individual charges, so if you talk electron charges, it is minus 1.6 into 10 power minus 19 coulombs. If you go for the proton, it is plus 1.6 into 10 power minus 19. Same, but sign is change. Okay. Next, if you talk in terms of electrostatic units, it is minus 4.8 into 10 power minus 10 ESU. The same value will be, but with the positive sign. So that is 4.8 into 10 power minus 10 ESU. And if you go for the neutron charge, it is neutral, 0. Okay. Neutron itself, it doesn't have any positive or negative charge. So the charge will be 0. If you go for the relative charges, means you are comparing this charge with this one. So it is taken as minus 1, this is taken as plus 1. You are comparing this one, it doesn't have anything, okay, that will be getting 0. And you remember this value, students, if you are able to calculate, it's okay, very fine. See, E by M, E means charge, whatever we have taken charge here, E. M means mass, the kgs, whatever we are taking. So he has calculated in terms of coulombs per kg. Suppose charge is minus 1.6 into 10 power minus 19 by mass 9.1 into 10 power minus 31 kg. So that you will be getting this value. Don't bother with this sign. You will be getting minus 1.76 into 10 power 11. Okay, don't bother with the sign. E by M value, we are calculating for electron. It is 1.76 into 10 power 11 coulomb per kg. And if you calculate for proton, it is charge is 1.67 3 into 10 power minus 27 kg by 4.8 into 10 power minus 10 ESU. So the value will be 9.58 into 10 power 7 coulomb per kg. And this one, charge to mass. If you take charge, what is the charge? Charge is 0. Mass is 1.67 into 10 power minus 27 kg. So 0 by something, you will be getting 0. These are the major things. These are the conclusions based on the all experiments like discovery of electron, discovery of proton, as well as the discovery of the neutron. What are the charges, what are the mass, and what is the E by M value. E by M means it is also called as specific charge. Okay, E by M, it is called as specific charge to mass ratio, right, or specific charge, same. Okay, then we shall go some details. You all know this. This is the introductory class for the atomic structure. So while writing an element, okay, in periodic table, it will be represented in this form. This is the central one is X, at the bottom you will be having Z, and the top you will be having two things, okay, A as well as Y. Clear? So what does represent X? X represents the symbol of the element. Okay, we shall take an example. Suppose, okay, first let us conclude all this. X represents the element, symbol of the element. Okay, Z represents atomic number. Atomic number, it is also called as number of protons. Clear? Atomic number or number of protons. This A represents atomic mass number. What is the mass of this particular element? Okay, A. Y represents charge on the atom. Okay, Y represents charge on the atom. Right, let us take one example now. Right, see, this is the example, oxygen 816 minus 2. What is the element? Element is oxygen. What is the atomic mass? Okay, atomic mass. This one represents atomic mass. It is 16. This is atom, right? So it is atomic mass. Suppose this 8 represents atomic number or number of protons. So it is 8. And charge. Charge represents minus 2. Suppose if I take one more element, let me take chlorine. It is 1735 minus 1. So atomic mass is equal to 35. Atomic number is equal to 17. Element is equal to chlorine, CHLORINE, and charge is equal to minus 1. Right? Suppose if I represent in this pattern, sodium 1123. So atomic mass is equal to 23, atomic number is equal to 11, element is equal to sodium, okay, and charge. See, what charge do you have? Do you have anything plus or minus? Nothing here. So the charge represents 0. Okay, means that is a neutral atom. What does mean by neutral? Neutral means number of positive charges, whatever that are present in that particular element, will be equal to the number of negative charges. Negative means electron, positive means proton. Okay. So negative charge, if you are having 0, means the number of protons will be equal to the number of electrons. Clear? Right. So this is the way of representation of an element. So Z. So let us take this one. Z. Okay. Atomic number. What does this indicate? It indicates the number of protons present in an atom. Example, if we take H1. So what is the number of protons value? Z is equal to 1. This is He2. Okay. It indicates Z is equal to 2. Right. This is lithium 3. So this one atomic number. So it is equal to 3. Sodium 11 means it indicates Z is equal to 11. Means number of protons are present in the sodium are 11. Magnesium 12 means, so number of protons, number of positive charges is equal to 12. Okay, with respect to Z, this one is completed. And with respect to mass, we shall go for this one. Okay, atomic mass. This indicates mass of an atom. So how much weight this one is present? It is indicated here. It also indicates the sum of protons plus neutrons. The another value is, generally atom consists of protons, electrons plus neutrons. The electron value is very less, right? So that A represents the mass of the atom. Basically the atom mass is contributed due to protons as well as the neutrons of an atom in an element. So A is equal to Z plus N, means number of protons plus number of neutrons. Neutrons is indicated with the symbol N. So if you want to know the number of neutrons that are present in this particular element, you can calculate if you send Z this side, what happens? Atomic A minus Z means atomic mass. If you remove the number of protons, then you will be getting the number of neutrons. Clear? So let me take one example, that is C612. So atomic mass is 12, atomic number is 6, and number of neutrons, so it is 12 minus 6, so that A minus Z, so it is 12 minus 6, you will be getting number of neutrons is equal to 6. Chlorine 1737, so Z is equal to 17 means atomic number is equal to 17. A is equal to 37 means atomic mass is equal to 37, and number of neutrons is equal to A minus Z means 37 minus 17, so that you will be getting 20. Clear? And Y. Y, see, Y means we have already indicated in this term, it is the what charge. So Y is the charge on the atom, it indicates the charge on the atom of the molecule. So the number of electrons lost or gained for neutral atom is 0. So what does this Y indicate? It indicates the number of electrons lost or the number of electrons gained. Be clear with this. This Y indicates the number of electrons lost or number of electrons gained. For neutral atom it is 0. Clear? So it is indicated here, it indicates the charge on an atom or a molecule. Okay, with respect to molecule we will learn again. The number of electrons lost, how many it has lost or it has been gained. In a neutral atom, for neutral atom it is 0. In neutral atom, the number of protons are equal to the number of electrons. This is what I have said. Suppose if you take the example like chlorine minus 1737. So what does this minus indicates? If you are having minus sign, it indicates the number of electrons gained. If there is plus sign, it indicates the number of electrons lost. Okay. So if you doesn't have any charge here, what does that indicate? Number of protons is equal to number of, suppose if it is chlorine 3717, what does that indicate? It indicates the number of protons is equal to number of electrons. How many protons do you have here? In general, if it doesn't have any minus sign, it indicates 17 protons are present, 17 electrons are present. But if I keep the sign of minus, what does that indicate? Minus on any atom, it indicates the electrons gained, means more number of electrons present by adding the atomic number. How many extra are there? Those are indicated here. The number of electrons extra added to that particular atom is indicated here, this sign. If electrons are added, it is indicated with minus. If electrons are lost, it is indicated with plus. So if I represent here, how many are there? Minus 1. So 1 electron is gained. Suppose if I represent here plus charge, means 1 electron is lost. Okay, plus 1, no, this is minus 1. Suppose if it is indicated helium like this, so no electron is lost. Only with respect to electron we will be talking this sign. Okay. Okay students, this is for today. Once again you practice all the questions with respect to anything you have. You calculate E by M values of helium atom. So question for today, calculate E by M of alpha particle, proton, electron and neutron. Okay, calculate the E by M or specific charge ratio or specific charge of proton, electron and alpha particle. What is mean by alpha particle? Helium plus 2 is called as alpha particle. Again I am repeating, helium plus 2 is called as alpha particle. Okay students, this is for today. Have a nice day. Bye bye.